Once you are signed in, it will always start on your meeting page. To start a new meeting, click on Schedule a New Meeting, label the meeting. You can give it a description if you want, but you don't need to. You'll schedule when, the time that it will start, and how long you want it to go. You'll also give it a time zone if you are in a different location so that it gives accurate information for the guests that you are inviting. You can also choose if this will be a recurring meeting. If you are doing this during our shutdown or if you want regular office hours, you can use this as a recurring meeting. That means that you don't have to create a separate meeting every day. And you can just use this like regular. A meeting ID, I always just do generate automatically. I don't think it matters that much. Meeting password, if you are doing a meeting that you really need to be closed off, you don't want anyone adding unexpectedly to that meeting, then you can give it a password that students or other people will need in order to access that meeting. Video is really important when you're doing any kind of virtual work. It gives a little bit more meaning to it. I always make sure these are turned on. Participants and the host can both turn these off themselves, but having it turn on automatically works out really well. To schedule or work with a Zoom, people, if they cannot get on through the website, they can get on through telephone. So making sure this is available for both really helps. Finally, you have several different meeting options. One, you can enable join before host. I always make sure that's not checked because that means that students or participants can come in before you're in there. I always click this, mute participants upon entry. This means that as soon as they enter, their microphone is muted, and so there won't be any unexpected playback. Enable waiting room means that they can join the meeting, but they will not join the actual connection until after you allow it, but they'll be waiting here. Only authenticated users can join. That means that they have to have a sign-in or be connected to yours. And then I always click record the meeting automatically on the local computer. When you're doing any kind of instruction, this is the best way to make sure that that information can be saved and sent out to the viewers at a later date. Once you're finished, click Save. You can then start the meeting right away. You can add this meeting to your Google Classroom, your Google Calendar, your Outlook calendar, or your Yahoo calendar. I do have a required meeting password in here. You have a URL that you can send out to other people so that they can connect through that. And then this gives you more information on what you have available.